Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am here to talk about the Rachel Zoe fragrances. So I came across a full bottle of one of these fragrances. I think it was Warrior that I came across in TJ Maxx. It was really inexpensive. I think it was like $12.99 maybe. It was very inexpensive. I do remember that. But I remember not wanting to take a chance on it just because I've got so many bottles of perfume in my collection at this point that I was like, oh, if I don't want it, I have to, or if I don't like it, I'm going to have to, do something with it. And it was really too inexpensive to try to sell. So I don't know. I just didn't pick it up, but it really piqued my interest in Rachel Zoe fragrances. That's also the first time I realized she could even come out with fragrances. So I found this little discovery kit on Mercari for $6, which I was super excited about because these are actually 4 ml samples. So you can really give these a good test. So anyways, yeah, I thought it would just be maybe helpful for me to go over these 4 fragrances. And then if you're out and see them at TJ Maxx, you maybe can make a decision on whether you would want to pick any of these up or not. So let's start with the first one called Warrior. I have given these all a good wear test. I will say, as far as performance goes, these are all pretty consistent across the board. You're not going to get very good longevity out of them or very good performance out of them. I can get, I don't know, I will say these are little dabbers, and I do think you will have a completely different experience. Well, I shouldn't say completely. I do think that there is a chance that these may perform better if sprayed on, because then you can spray them on clothing, hair. You can really, spray them all over. I did, of course, have to just dab them on. So I do think that does affect performance in a negative way. I'll get a little sprayer and stick it on there, and I'll try spraying these. But I would say expect to get maybe 4 to 6 hours out of these. I don't think that any of these are going to be like beast type fragrances. And I just say that because they're not the highest quality fragrances in the world. They don't smell like incredibly cheap or anything, but you can tell that they're just not... they're just not expensive perfumes, and there's nothing wrong with that. That it's perfectly fine, but just know you'll get what you pay for. So you'll probably get maybe 4 to 6 hours out of these. They smell good though. These are all people-pleasing type fragrances. These are all safe. There's nothing too out there that would be off-putting to anybody. I definitely do have a favorite that I really, really enjoyed, but I do kind of enjoy all of them, to be honest. I would pick up a full bottle of any of them, I think. If I came across a bottle like in TJ Maxx again, I would snap it up in a hot minute now. So anyways, let's talk about Warrior. So Warrior has a beautiful, sweet plum note in the top. It's like a really juicy, sweet, fruity plum note that I really, really enjoy. This has some florals in the heart, so you get the plum note right away. It's gorgeous, sweet, juicy, but then the plum starts to kind of go into the background and the florals start to come forward. There is rose and tuberose. The tuberose is beautiful and sweet, but not overpowering. But this has also a magnolia note in it, and magnolia flowers aren't overly sweet. So I'm sorry, I hope you can't hear my husband mowing out there, but you probably can, but I apologize. But yeah, the magnolia really keeps the tuberose from taking over. It's actually quite nice. And then this has got like a cacao note and tonka bean and patchouli in the base. And again, really nice, really well blended. Nothing stands out like a sore thumb. The patchouli is not overpowering in any way, which is really, really nice. That was something I thought it was going to end up smelling like a fruit julie, and it doesn't. Not at all. This one I really actually like, and I'm sad I didn't pick up that bottle for like $12.99 at TJ Maxx, because yeah, this one is nice. It's kind of generic smelling though. I mean, there's nothing groundbreaking. Again, we're talking about Warrior. Yeah, nothing groundbreaking. It's not overly unique, but it is just a really nice fragrance. It's yeah, a really beautiful, slightly fruity floral. Very, very pretty. I think it would be a people pleaser, super safe. Yeah, I think this would be a super safe blind buy too. So like if you were out there and saw it and you didn't know about it, I think it would be safe to just go ahead and grab it. I think that most people would like this one. It's actually quite nice, especially for the price. Okay, next we've got Empowered, and I think this was my favorite of all four. I would love to have a full bottle of this. I might just track down a full bottle. Yeah, I will probably just try to track down a full bottle of this because this is right up my alley. This is like an ambery type fragrance. It's got lots of vanilla. It's got a little bit of almond. It's milky smelling. It's got some heliotrope in it, so it's got a little bit of a powderiness to it, and it also has a coconut note, but the coconut isn't overpowering at all. It's like a really beautiful vanilla heavy coconut. Yeah, this I think was my favorite of all four. I really, really enjoy this fragrance. So anyways, this is called Empowered, and yeah, again, the longevity on this one was better than the longevity on the first one. The first one is kind of already fading. Warrior is already kind of fading on my skin. I bet that they would last a lot longer though if I were able to spray these all over my clothing as well as put it on my skin. But yeah, I really like this. This is, again, nothing groundbreaking, nothing unique, but it's just this beautiful milky almond coconut. Ugh, I love this fragrance. I'm definitely going to be trying to track down a full bottle of this. So anyways, that one is called Empowered, and it's like right up my alley. It's everything I love in a perfume. It smells amazing. So good. Okay, the next one we have is called Instinct, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put these on as we go so I can kind of refresh my memory of what they smell like on skin. Yeah, this one's nice too. Instinct, this one really reminds me of something. Yeah, this one is beautiful too. This is very traditional floral. It's light, it's bright, it's airy. It's Lily of the Valley. Yeah, Lily of the Valley is the most prominent note in this. It's like jasmine, Lily of the Valley, and then just musk in the base. It's a pretty simple fragrance, but it reminds me of like an old school fragrance. It reminds me, it's got kind of a vintage vibe to it. It reminds me of a beautiful floral talcum powder or something. It's very fresh, clean, traditional, like I said, slightly vintage smelling floral. I really, really love this one. Would I want a full bottle of it? Probably not. I'm happy with my little decant of it. This brings me back to like, I don't even know though, my childhood, the 80s. Oh, it's beautiful. Fresh, slightly powdery, Lily of the Valley. It's gorgeous. So anyways, that is Instinct. Okay, and then last but not least, we have Fearless. And I'm going to go ahead and get this on. I really dislike dabbers. Like, I really dislike them. I wish we could figure out a way to make everything a spray. Though I could just put like a little sprayer on here and turn it into a spray. So this is another amber vanilla fragrance. This is, I'm getting mostly coconut though, and I'm getting kind of like a coconut cream pie type coconut. It's really, really pretty. It's coconut and amber. There's some citruses in the top. I think there's some cassis on this. And then the base is just amber, vanilla, and I think some cedar. But this was, it's another good one though. It's, the coconut is a little bit synthetic smelling in this. And like I said, it's kind of like a heavier coconut cream pie type coconut. You get the yummy vanilla and the amber, and I don't get any citruses or really anything else. The coconut is very, very prominent. But I do really, really like this one. If you want to smell just like a coconut cream pie or something, this would be a good one. So anyways, that one is called Instinct. So overall, I think that any four of these would be a complete safe blind buy. I think the probably least safe one would be Instinct. That's the kind of traditional smelling light floral that I love, but I think that might be off-putting for some people. They may not like it because it is a very floral fragrance. But I think any of the other three would be perfectly safe for anybody to buy. I would pick up any single one of these. If I came across a bottle of them anywhere, I would pick up any single one of them. I really, really enjoyed them. I love Empowered the most. That was my favorite. I love the Coconutty Fearless as well. So if I had to rank these, I would say Empowered would be 1. That's hard. It's hard for me to go between Fearless and Instinct, but it would probably be Empowered, Instinct, Fearless, and then Warrior last. I think that they're just really, really nice fragrances. Now, again, I don't think you're going to get the best longevity out of these. I didn't get the best longevity out of them. I got anywhere between maybe 4 hours, maybe 6 hours on the high end, but again, I'm using dabbers rather than being able to spray them on. But I really want a bottle of Empowered really, really badly. I kind of want a bottle of Instinct too. There's something super nostalgic smelling about it. It reminds me of something else too. Yeah, it smells like something, I don't know, I love it. Yeah, I want a bottle of Empowered and Instinct and Fearless, really. I want full bottles of all three of them. So yeah, these are great little fragrances. Very, very safe. I think that anybody would enjoy pretty much any of them. And yeah, big thumbs up for me. So anyways, yeah, those are all of the Rachel Zoe fragrances. I hope that you guys found this helpful and that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.